Hey there, everybody. This is CP Cards and Dice, and welcome to an early morning presentation of Back to Basics Baseball. Got started working early, so I'm going to take a little break to play a game. It's going to be the Phillies at Shea Stadium. This is Game 3 of the 1970 season. And the leadoff batter is going to be, let's see who that is. I believe it's Denny Doyle. Denny Doyle is leading it off. Let me grab the stat sheets. I have everything more easily accessible to me. It's going to be Don Money batting second. I think it's Johnny Briggs in the third hole. Darren Johnson, cleanup. Tim McCarver batting fifth. Larry Heisel, sixth. Center fielder. Batting seventh is Ron Stone, the right fielder. Larry Bowa, the shortstop. Batting eighth and batting ninth is Grant Jackson. And for the Mets is going to be Tommy Agee leading it off in center. Harrelson at shortstop. Foy at third base. Jones, cleanup in left field. Clendenin, the first baseman. And he is batting fifth and at first base. I said that already. Swoboda in right field. Grody, the catcher. Weiss batting eighth at second base. And Tom Terrific. So let's get started. I'm going to pull cards and show you how to play back to basic. Tom Seaver's an A, so that's going to be a short fly to center, one away. He is not an A strikeout, so we're going to go to the batter card, and it's an A batter. Oh, no. Actually, I have to do something here. And you know what? I'm going to not do it. Okay. So money is a B, so we pulled another card. Let's pull another card, and we're going to look at a B, and it's going to be a line out to the shortstop. L6, 2 out. And again, it's a swing. The batter is an F, Johnny Briggs. Oh, no, actually, he's a – hold on. I'm going to have to grab a highlighter. I don't see any way around this. Let me see if I have a highlighter here. Because otherwise I'm going to be messing up. No, I do not have a highlighter out here. Got to go inside. Oh, what is that? Nope. No highlighter out here. Be right back. Yeah, there's a lot of ratings, and if I don't mark the most important rating, then I'm going to be struggling the whole time. All right, there we go. Same thing for the Mets, all the way down. Much easier. Okay, so the last batter was a B+. And a B+ would have been a potential injury. And on who, it would be the base runner. I guess that's the batter. Well, there's no base runner, so I guess there's no injury. So I pulled another card, and I looked at the B+, and it was going to be a line out to shortstop. So we got that. And now it's Briggs. Let's pull a card. It's a swing. Let's pull another card. Briggs is a C+. That's going to be a ground out to short. All right. 3 up, 3 down for Tommy Terrific. And we go to the bottom of the first. Jackson's a D pitcher. So that should have an advantage here. First batter is a B+, and that's going to be a base hit single. Single for Agee. And Agee's stolen base is... Let's see if we can get Agee to try to steal. Tommy Agee had 24 stolen bases, so he's going to be an AC. So let's look down here where the jump is. An A says he goes. There he goes. The throw down, not in time. Stolen base for Tommy Agee. Mets have a runner at second. Yeah, it's a swing for Buddy Harrelson. Buddy Harrelson's the D batter, and that's line and caught by the third baseman. It's Don Money at third. Now it's Foy with a runner in scoring position. D is a swing. We're looking at a D again, and that's going to be ripped down the line into the left field corner. Coming in to score is Agee, so it's going to be an RBI double for Joe Foy. So Ed Charles retired, and Joe Foy picked up at third base for the Mets. Jones is up. A walk F. He is a C base on balls. So there will be no walk. So we're going to pull a card for the B, Jones, and that is going to be a deep fly to center, 2 out. And again, a D walk. That's a base on balls to Clendenin. Trots down at first. We got runners on first and second. Again, a D is an A walk. He's a C walk. So we're going to look at Swoboda's card, and he's a D, and that's going to be a base hit single. That's going to score 1 run. And going to third is going to be Clendenin. So that's 3. And it's first and third. Again, that's a D. It's a strikeout A. He's a strikeout D, so no strikeout. We're looking at a C batter, and that's line and caught by the third baseman to his tie of the side. So 2 lineouts to third base and a fly out to center. But the Mets pick up 2 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. I'm going to double check the grade for, yep, he is a D. He's a DCD. With 5th inning, he starts getting tired. Okay. All right, so it's Tom Terrific against Darren Johnson, Tim McCarver, and Larry Heisel on top of the second. So Seaver A is an A-B strikeout, and he is a strikeout B, so he does strike out Darren Johnson. One away. An A is a walk, A, B, C, or D, and he is a B walk, so he does walk McCarver, runner on first. Larry Heisel, a swing, and Heisel is an F batter, and that's a strikeout. Oh, strikeout if it's an F. And wait a second. Strikeout if Heisel is an F, and he is an F. There you go. I'll look off the batter card. I think I was checking the pitcher card all the time, and I was screwing up all the results. Stone, that's a swing. Stone is a C, and that is going to be a walk. If Seaver is an A walk, he is not. So that's going to be some sort of an out, and the out is to left field. No runs, no hits, 1 left on the walk. We go to bottom and second. This is a fun game. It plays pretty simple. It's offering fairly realistic results based on everything I've seen so far. All right, it's going to be Weiss. It's a swing. Weiss is an F batter, and that's a fly to center. Tom Terrific, a D walk, B, C, D, or F, and he is a C. So it's a base on balls to Tom Terrific. Agee now. D, it's a swing. Agee is a B plus, and that is going to be a base hit single. Seaver is going to stop at second, first and second. A D is a swing. Harrelson's a D, and that is a ground ball. Question mark third, not question mark, number sign, which is a range play on Johnson. Johnson's range is a D, so it does not have good range, and that is an out. What kind of an out? Could be a line out to the infield. All right. So a line out to the first baseman. That's 2 outs. That's a D, a swing. We're looking at a D batter, and it's a wild pitch, B or C, and it is a wild pitch. And I believe it has to do with the base on ball rating. So runner to third here on that. And I'm not going to look that up, but I'm pretty sure. So wild pitch. Runner to second. And second and third. Here goes again. We're going to start off with the pitcher. Jackson's a D. That's a swing. We're looking at a D batter, and that is walk A, B, C, or D, and he is a C, so he walks Foy to load the bases. So at third base, you got Seaver. At second, you got AG. At first, you got Foy and Cleon Jones. That's a swing. Jones is a B batter, and that is, a deep fly. His home run rating is a D, so it's a deep fly to right. And right there is going to be Stone to take it in. So the Mets, no runs on one hit. They leave three. We go top of the third. Larry Boa. An A is a swing, so we're going to see what happens with Boa. He's a C, and he grounds one to Foy at third. He picks it up, throws the first in time. Jackson, an A, that's a swing. Jackson is an F, and that's a ground ball. There will be no play, so it's going to be a base hit for Jackson. So walk. Second walk allowed by Seaver pushes Jackson to second. It's a ground ball to shortstop. Let's see what kind of an out this is. It's a runner's advance out. So second and third. A, that's a swing. We're looking at C+, and that is a base hit. That's going to bring home 2 runs. 9-1. So 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs for Johnny Briggs. And it's 2-2 now. All right, it's a ground ball. First baseman, check the error. The error is going to be a D, and he makes the play to retire the side. But the Phils tie it up with 2 runs here in the top of the third on 2 hits. Go to bottom of the third, tied at 2. Jackson again, he's a D. It's a swing. We're looking at a B+, and a B+ is a fly ball to deep center field. On the run is Heisel, and he gets there. And away, Ron Swoboda. That's a swing. Swoboda's a D. And a walk A, B, C, or D, and he does walk. So runner on first. A D is a walk if he's an F. He is not. So we go to C, and it's a triple if he's an A on triples, and he is an F on triples. So there will be, it's going to be a double. And I guess runners advance 2 bases. Second and third now. Infield is going to come in for Weiss. That's a walk deer F. A walk deer F, and he is a C, so there will be no walk. So we're looking at F, and that's a ground ball third base. It's a range play. Third baseman is Money. His range is an A, so he should get to it no problem. Now we're going to see what kind of an out it is. It's going to be a double play. Oh, at second and third. So that's going to be a base hit. And in the rules, a D, because the infielder's in on that, the DP on the type of an out says it's a base hit. And let's see what happens to the runners on that single. I think it's a single. Batter hits the ball past the drawn in infield, one run or 1 base advancement. All right, so it's going to be an RBI. Driving in number 6. 3-2. That's regain the lead. Here's a pitch from Jackson. That's a strikeout A, B, C, or D, and he is a D. So he strikes out Seaver for the second out. First and third. That's the infield's back now. That's a swing. AG is a B plus, and that's going to be a strikeout, C, D, or F, and he has a D, so he strikes out AG to retire the side. But the Mets pick up 1 run on 2 hits, and they lead it 3-2 going into the 4th inning. We're playing outdoors. The sun is coming out now, so we'll be able to turn off the lamp in a couple minutes. I started working super early, and let's see, Tim McCarver. Tom Seaver with a swing, and McCarver is a B plus, and that is going to be a walk if Seaver's an A and Seaver's a B. So there's no. Let's see. Hold on a second. That's where my mistake is. I always make that mistake. So he's a B plus. So I got to look at McCarver's walk, and McCarver is a C walk. So it's going to be an out, kind of an out. Let's see, ground out, just short. Got to catch myself with that. Okay, Seaver, walk D or F, and he does not walk, so it's going to be an F for Heisel. And that Heisel is a D home run, so it's a fly out to left. Out. Again, A is a potential walk, no walk there. A C says ground ball. Potential error on Weiss, and Weiss makes a lot of errors, and he's going to make one here. E4, so he boots the grounder. And here's Boa, and Boa strikes out, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits. Bottom of the 4th, 3-2 Mets. Grant Jackson with a D, strikeout A, B, C, and he is a C, so it is a strikeout. Short fly to left. Coming in is Briggs, makes the catch, and now it's popped up. Catcher throws his mask away, and McCarver hauls it in. 3 up, 3 down. We go to top of the 5th. Jackson swings. Jackson's an F batter. A walk A, B, or C, and that will be a walk. Oh, no, it's got to be on Jackson again. That's where I make my mistake. There will be walk is an F, so there will be no walks there. So it's going to be an out, kind of an out. It's going to be a comeback into the pitcher. One away. Strikeout A or B, and he is a B, so he strikes out Doyle. And now with 2 outs is Don Money. Don Money, strikeout A, nope. And Don Money is a B plus. It's going to be a strikeout D or F. Money is a strikeout F, so he does strike out. So 3 up, 3 down for Seaver in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The more I play, the better I get. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Joe Brooks, welcome aboard, my friend. Good to see you. I'm seeing a lot of new names lately. That's always nice. As you know, I'm not a big chit-chat guy. I enjoy chit-chatting. I just don't look up at the screen because I'm really enjoying the game and just into the game. And I try to do that every so often, just out of, courtesy. I know some other, I guess, streamers, if you will, they have a lot more interaction. They are looking up at the screen all the time. I think that's probably one of my weaknesses. I don't do that very much, but so I'm teaching everybody how to play back to basics. A bunch of guys that know the game have already kind of chimed in and reached out to me and said, hey, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that right. And I had to actually delete a couple of videos because I was playing it wrong and I didn't want to misinform anybody. I want to be fair to the game. Right now, I'm really enjoying this game. It's a 3-2 game here in the bottom of the 5th. The Mets are up by a run. All right, Clendenin's up, and it's a strikeout A or B. And strikeout is a D on the pitcher. So we're pulling a card for Clendenin, who's a B plus. That's a home. That's a deep drive off the bat of Clendenin, deep left field, and that ball's out of here. So a home run for Don Clendenin. C plus, and he is a B, so he's above the C plus, so he will get the home run. And he drives himself in. He's the fifth place batter, so 1 RBI there. All right, Ron Swoboda. That's a deep fly to center field. Now, Grant Jackson is on the mound for the Phillies. He's a lefty. And a D is a swing, and we're looking at a C. A C says home run, B+. Grody's not. It's a deep fly to right. 2 out. And now it's Weiss. Again, a D is a swing. Weiss is an F, and that is going to be a C, and that is going to be a ball that's driven in the gap. And that's going to be rolling to the wall. 2 out double for Weiss. And here's Seaver. That's a ground out to short. All right, so now Jackson's going to become an F from this point on. Mets pick up 1 run on the home run by Don Clendenin. Oh, that's actually 2 hits. I only wrote 1 in. There you go. All right, the Mets lead it by a score of 4-2. We're in the 6th inning. Tom Terrific with an A. That's a swing. That's a C+. A C+ says home run if he's an A+ batter. This is Briggs. He's not an A+ in home runs. He's a D in home runs, so it's going to be a double. So Briggs strokes a leadoff double against Tom Terrific. That's a swing. It is Johnson, who's a C, and the C says a ground ball second base. I play it's an automatic advance. It's like 90%. Tim McCarver. Swing. Tim McCarver's a B+, and that is going to be a double A, B, C, or D, and Tim McCarver is an A double. So he will double 4-3 now. And our time run is at second base, Larry Heisel. That's a swing. Heisel's an F, and that is going to be a base hit single. But that's Heisel's going to stop at first. Just slide these over, keep on playing. Stone now. Infield's going to be in. And that's a strikeout. Big strikeout for Tom Terrific. Boa swings. Boa's a C, and that's a walk ABC. ABC for Boa, and he is a walk F, so he does not walk, so it's going to be an out, kind of an out. Let's see. Ground ball, fielder's choice, and that retires the side. No runs, 2 hits. Oh, 1 run. My fault. 1 run. It's 4-3 now. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. A swing. AG is a B+, and he pops up middle of the infield, second base. 1 out. Harrelson a swing. Harrelson is a D, and that is going to be a double ABCD. And his double is an F, so there's no double. It's going to be a little bloop single. Harrelson's on at first. Let's see if Buddy Harrelson stole a lot of bases. How did he do in 1970? He had some seasons where he was good base steal. Yep, stole 23 bases. And his jump is a B and a B. So we will try to steal here. Pull a card. We look at the jump. It says go. So now we're going to try to steal a B, and he is safe. Stolen base for Buddy Harrelson, the second stolen base for the Mets in this game. AG had another one in the 1st inning. So runner on second, 1 out. Foy and Jones. And that is going to be a swing. A D is going to be a base hit single. And that's going to stop Harrelson. 1st and 3rd, infield's in. Here's Jones. Swing. Jones is a B, and that is going to be a base hit. 1 run comes in. It's going to be 5-3 now. And the other runner goes to 3rd. So 1st and 3rd with the infield continues to be in. That's a swing. Clendenin is a B+, and that is a base hit single. That's going to be it. That's going to be it for Grant Jackson. So Grant Jackson gives up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hits. 12 hits in 5 1/3. And runs we don't know totally, but walks, he allows 1 walk there, 2 walks, 3 walks. And strikeouts, he had three strikeouts. 1 home run by Clendenin. All right, so who we're going to use? Let's look and see who they use a lot. Dick Selma. Lowell Palmer. We're going to use Lowell Palmer, DDC. Yep, wrong place. DDC Palmer. And he can go 3, I believe. Yeah. All right, so again, the infield's in. Here's the pitch from Palmer. He's a D now. That's a D flat to right, and that will be a sacrifice fly. He drives in at number 4. 2 outs. Again, it's a D, it's a swing. A C is an A home run. Otherwise, it's going to be a double. And runners advance 2 bases. So the Mets are raking here. Weiss, a deep fly, center field. On the run is Heisel, and he runs it down. So 1, 2, 3 runs on 5 hits. So they lead at 6-3. Mets up 6-3, top of the 7th. Here's Tom Terrific. Well, you know what? We will, let's see who we got here for double switch. Tony Taylor is going to go to, let me see who else we can bring in. We can bring in Oscar Gamble, who's a CCD, and he will go to, he can play right field. So Gamble, this is going to be the pitcher spot. And Gamble came in here on a double switch. And what I say he was, Gamble is going to be a CCD. Now I'm looking into making player cards. There's a template. I'm going to mess with that. I'm going to have a little bit more time. All right, so top of the order. Pinch hitter. And here goes, a fly out. Left field, we're going to check the error on Jones. His error rating is a D. And he makes the catch. So 1 away. Next is Doyle. He swings. Doyle is an F. That's a D fly to left field. Jones back to the track, makes the catch. Now it's money, and he strikes out. So 3 easy inning for Tom Terrific. 3 up, 3 down. It's 6-3 Mets. Actually, they picked up 3 in that, so it's 7-3 Mets. All right, so here's Palmer. He's a D, a strikeout A or B, and he is a C strikeout. So we're going to the batter, who is an F. It's a fly to left. Hey, I ordered the game. Should arrive Thursday. Yeah, man. You're not gonna. You know what? I'll tell you. Oh, that's my alarm time. I got to go to work. I've been working already, way before that alarm. When I started out, I wasn't playing it right, and I was a little bit frustrated. I said, "This can't be that bad. Doesn't make sense." I was really struggling because one thing I wasn't flipping the cards for the batter, and it says you got to flip the cards for the batter. And somebody mentioned it to me. Somebody said, "Hey, you're not flipping the cards to the batter. Isn't that going to minimize your results?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. I just kind of glossed over the rules, and I didn't see that anywhere where it said flip with 2 new." And it is on page 6. Another guy said, "Hey, man, you're playing it wrong." So then I got rid of those 2 videos, and I started from scratch. And as you can see here, it's a much more realistic game. So right now, Tommy Agee up. We're going to pull a card for a D pitcher Palmer. That's a swing. Tommy Agee is a B+, and that is going to be a walk if Agee is a B, or C. And he is a C, so he will walk. I was also reading everything off the pitcher letters rather than batter letters, even when it was in the batter card. That was another mistake I was making. So I have to check myself on those mistakes. And this is it comes with, the only thing is it's a little time consuming because you got to put all this data in. But once you get to make the cards, there's a card template on Tabletop Sports, and I'm going to mess around with that and create some cards. Definitely need the Mets, and once I start doing the teams little by little, in the early 70s, there weren't a lot of substitutions. There was not a lot of pitching changes, so you don't need a lot of cards. And if there's an anomaly guy, then I can always use the reference sheet. So that's what I'm going to do it from now on. So the runner on first. AG stole before. Let's see if AG can try to steal again. You know what? He stole once. That's it. Harrelson. And against a D, that's a swing. Harrelson's a D, and that is a base hit single. That's going to send AG to first and third. Infield's in. Against a walk, a D, or an F, and he is a D, so that's going to load the bases. Infield into Jones. That's a D, a fly ball. And we're going to check for the error. Fly ball to right field. Out there is Gamble. What is Gamble in right field? Gamble in right field is an A or an F. A and F. All right, and the card says he's a D. Let me see now. All right, it's the right field. We're going to check for error on the right fielder, and it will be, what did I say he was? He's an F, and it will be a catch in right field. It will be a catch. What kind of an out to the outfield? It's a new outfield deep, outfield neutral. I guess N neutral. So if Jones has an A or a B for RBI, then he'll drive in this run. Let's see what Jones has for RBI. Jones has a B, so he will be a sacrifice fly to right, and he will drive in the first batter right there. All right, here's Clendenin. That's a D as a ground out, third base. Again, we got to check the third baseman's error rating, which is a B, so he should make this play. And he does. 5-3. And that's going to retire the side. Mets pick up another run, and they make it 8-3 on one hit and a couple of walks. Top of the eighth, Tom Terrific going for a complete game. That's a swing. It's a C+. C+ is a fly out to left. Johnson. It's a swing. Johnson is a C, and that's a base hit. Center field. Played on a hop by AG. Runner on first. McCarver with a swing. McCarver's a B+. A B+ is another single. Runner to third. So he's allowed 5 hits, 7 hits so far. All right. And here's Larry Heisel. Infield's back. That's another swing. Heisel's an F, and that's a ground ball. Oh, pop-up first base. 2 out. And now it's the pitcher spot, so we're going to bring in a pinch hitter. Let's see who that's going to be. I'm going to bring in Tony Taylor as a pinch hitter. And I'm going to pull a card. Strikeout A. He's a strikeout B, so it's going to be off Taylor. Taylor is a ABF. And ABC is a walk, and Taylor is, what do we say he was? He was an AB. It is going to be a walk. And that's going to load the bases, my friends. So Tom Terrific. I'll let him go to Boa. A walk B, C, D, or F, and he is a walk B, so it will be a walk. That's going to force in a run. And that's number 4. The 4 batter scores. Everybody moves up 1. And now it's Oscar Gamble. I'm going to bring in Tug McGraw. Tug McGraw's coming in. And let's see what McGraw looks like. What's his stats look like? McGraw is a CDC. All right. And plus, I misplayed this inning. I just recognize that. Oh no, I did not. I did not because Seaver's an 8, so I did not misplay that inning. Okay, and for 67, I would have misplayed it. So I'm playing both 67 and 68 and 70. This is 70. All right, so Gamble's up against Tug McGraw. McGraw's a C, and that's a swing. And Gamble's a C. That's a fly out center field. That's going to end the inning. The Phils pick up 2 runs on a looks like 1 run. Excuse me, 1 run on a couple of hits and a walk, and it's 8-4, bottom of the 8th. It's going to be a new pitcher. I guess it's going to be Selma. And Selma is a BCA. All right, so let's pull a card. An A is a strikeout. No, what did I say? He's a B. So that's a swing. So let's see what happens on this. Who's up? Swoboda, who's a D, and that's going to be a pass ball. No pass ball. Again, we're looking at the D. It's a grounded short. 1 out. B is a ground ball third base. We're going to check on the range for the third baseman is an A range, so he gets to the ball, picks it up, fires the first, 2 down. Weiss, a swing, and an F is a ground out to third. No runs, no hits, top of the 9th, last licks. It's 8-4 ball game. Now let's double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got a 9-4 ball game right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 8-4. Well, here goes. It's going to be Tug McGraw, who is a C. That's a swing. By Doyle, who's an F, and that's a grounded third. 1 away. Next is Money. That's a strikeout. If he's an A, he's a strikeout C, so there's no strikeout there. Money is a B+, and he flies one to right. Right fielder's Swoboda, he's there. And it is a C, strikeout A and B. He is a C strikeout, so there's no strikeout. So now I got to look off the batter's card. Briggs is a C+. It says strikeout. Ball game over. McGraw strikes out Briggs, and the Mets win it by a score of 8-4. Hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits. Let's double check that. 2 there. 5 and 7. 7 hits for the Phillies. Phillies made no errors. Mets made an error, and the Mets had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13 hits. And that's about it. I'm not going to do left on base. So the line scores the Phillies, the 1970 Phillies, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. The Mets, 8 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. Seaver's going to get the victory. Seaver went, went 7.2, and he gave up the 7 hits, the 4 runs, 4 earned runs. And how many did he walk? He had some struggles with the walks. That's 2. That's 4 walks. And strikeouts, how many had he? Had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts. Home runs didn't give up any home runs. Home runs for the Mets was Tim McCarr. No, it was Don Clendenin. Don with 2 N's. Now saves going to be picked up by McGraw. McGraw went, just so you get a sense of, he went 1.1. So you get a sense of the stats. 1.1, no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 1 big strikeout, no home runs. He picks up a save. And I'm not really playing this for stats. I'm just playing this, for the game, to learn the game. Really liking this game. I think it's a lot better than you'd think. For so simple a system, he's really calculated this well. He's got all the data down, and as you can see, very kind of realistic game here. And that's about it. This is CP Cards and Dice early morning. I'm tired right now, and sun is out, so I'm gonna turn off my light. And there you go. It adjusts, and I'm playing the World Series, the Status Pro World Series. The Dodgers won by a score, I believe, of 2-1 last night. I'm going to play another game, probably at lunchtime. It's going to be Bueller versus Snell in my imaginary game 2. Those are the pitching matchups that I guessed at. In the first matchup, it was Kershaw versus Glasnow. And today it's going to be Bueller versus Snell. The Dodgers are up 1-0 in that Status Pro World 2020 World Series replay. I picked up the 2020 cards for $10 from a guy named Dave Roy. Big 32 Dave. Get your cards from him or from Derek at Status Pro Advanced. I'm not a big fan of the other nut because he is deranged. Selling $9 card sets, he's kind of like, he's really off the wall. So that's about it. So this is CP Cards and Dice. Mets win it, and we will play game 4 of the season, and I will start getting that ready. Take care now. Back to basics. Try it out. It's a fun game. It's cheap, $14.99, and you get every single season, which is mind-bending. So if you have any of those seasons where you've always kind of wanted to play, but you don't want to invest in a card set, you can do it with this one.